Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay. The all-destroying evil had destroyed the hero camp and found the key to the previously discovered dungeon gate. Once again, many heroes gathered to attack the dungeon. A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers. Your enemies are in the dungeon. Enemies in your dungeon. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers. Enemies have entered the dungeon. There are enemies in your dungeon. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers. payday. A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could feed him to Gorgu. Gorgu slowly developed a little paunch, but the diet of only heroes obviously seemed to agree with him. At least he was accumulating lots of soul energy.
Ugh. That last hero had munched enough garlic to take out all the vampires in all of the kingdoms. But whatever. Keep it up, Gorgu. Soon you'll be a great and powerful dungeon lord, and you'll finally be able to do something useful.
The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers. A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers. Several golden portals suddenly opened in the dungeon. If Talia and the overrun evil failed to destroy it, heroes would inevitably use it to enter the dungeon.
What? All my lovingly placed traps and defense plans. I even drew them in using colored pencils. Whatever. Go on, creatures. Destroy those magical portals Just hammer on them with your weapons. That'll destroy them. That's how it always worked before.
On the other hand, it still needed heroes to feed Gorgu, so maybe those portals weren't all bad for Talia after all.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers.
It's payday.
The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers. Gorgu was besieged by heroes who fought him. Talia had to do something about it. Gorgu was almost completely sated. He didn't need much more to reach his full potential.
Let's move on to the desserts. There's hot raspberry hero, hero brulee, and oh, what the hell, there's just more normal heroes from the dungeon. Go on, keep on munching. It's your patriotic contribution to the evil empire.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Talia had to act as Gorgu was being attacked by heroes. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers. A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers. One of your creatures has died. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers. Another hero attack broke uselessly on the defensive evil.
It's payday.
A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could feed him to Gorgu. The jailbreak preparing evil had eliminated a prison's dwarven guards. The prisoners now belonged to it alone. The absolute evil had once again another portal opened in the dungeon. The feeding evil had done it. Gorgu was reasonably sated. Theoretically, all it had to do now was initiate his transformation. Or it could feed Gorgu even more to make him even more powerful.
Ooh, that almost sounds like some kind of achievement. Ha, you bet I'm in. Go, Gorgu, dig in like it's Taco Tuesday.
This ends here and now. Men, get ready for a continuous assault on the dungeon. We will not waver. We will not give up. Victory will be ours.
Once again, a portal opened in the dungeon. Your little snots have completely mined out a gold vein. Gorgu was besieged by heroes who fought him. Talia had to do something about it. Enemies are in the dungeon. A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers. A hero disappeared. Another portal opened in the dungeon.
Your throne room is under attack.
Talia had to act as Gorgu was being attacked by heroes.
Come on, men. Get yourselves together and finally put an end to that thing.
Gorgu let out rather deafening, satisfied belch that sent the remaining heroes fleeing.
Getting the absolute evil back on its feet was a lot easier than I thought. As I see it, the campaign won't be needing the promised 20 levels, but can actually end after the next map. Wonderful. Then I can treat myself to a nice, relaxing bath in unicorn blood.
Talia seemed very certain of victory, perhaps too certain of victory. It was negligent to believe that this story would already come to an end after such a brief intermezzo.